shortly after my lacrosse accident in 2001. I was left pretty stranded, like very immobile. I was home a lot, and one of the kids I went to school with, his grandparents donated a van, the Massera family, and it just increased like the range of my world. It just gave me a lot more mobility, some independence. Like I could go out with friends. It made things a lot more bearable because I was able to be social and just do normal things that an 18-year-old would want to do. The movies, go out to eat with people, just see people instead of just the same scenery around my home. And it was one of the best things that could have happened, and one of the definitely contributing factors to me having a positive, upbeat like attitude the whole time. Because without that, I think the isolation would, it kind of eats away at you a little bit, and it's hard to deal with. So I think that was one of the best things that could have happened when I first got hurt, right after that accident. A lot of it comes down to education for me. I've always been very interested in furthering my education. With the band, for example, it started out, I started at Iona College, and I was commuting, and it added a lot more on top of my own physical and other impairments. Getting there and back became a big issue, so I tried online classes. So at the New School University in New York City, and that went well for a while, and I was doing really well. But again, I've had my own personal things. I've had to have some surgeries and physical impairments, as well as I had a lot of trouble finding digital versions of copy, material, and that we had a lot of struggle getting through that. But I've always tried to push forward, and I've always loved reading. I read all the time. I like learning. I like languages. Education has always been very important to me, and furthering that has been, a big goal of mine. And I've had some road bumps and things, but I'm still always pushing forward with that. Transportation, without having it now that I don't, I find that getting to and from places is a large hassle when you don't have any sort of dedicated transportation, or any sort of vehicle. Maybe I was spoiled by having a van for the last 18 years, but getting to school or getting to a job, which I've been, small jobs, some part-time things, learning how to work in this, with my current situation. It adds a lot, several layers of complication to getting to and from places, and it's not just, oh well, let's go down the street or go here, go out, or when I had the van, if my friends wanted to or I wanted to, we could go to a game, we could go to the movies, we could get out, we could just get out places. Now the area in which I can get is very, very limited. My wheelchair can drive, on the street or sidewalks, around, but it's, a mile or two from my house, as opposed to, anywhere beyond that.